Hello and welcome, Joy family. It is always great to see you here in the Joyful House. And if you are new and joining us for the first time, we encourage you to hit the subscribe button and become a part of our joyful family. We try to do everything joyful here. We try to inspire joy and live our joy. So hope you'll come join us. Welcome in, everyone. As always, it is great to have this time with you. And today we are here for Crafts of the Heart, update number 14 on projects 5 and 6. And I am happy to report that both projects are completed. I am so excited about this. It's been a dream of mine to, create the Joy sweater. And now I'm presenting you the last size that I will be trying out for now. Doesn't mean it's the last Joy sweater that I'll be making, because very, very soon, somewhere this fall or winter, I will have a tutorial going out on how to make it. And so excited to share that with you. And of course, it will be available as a PDF pattern for a small fee. But Mayangi, oh my goodness, she has brought me so much joy, and I'm so excited that our journey with her is going to continue a little bit more, but we'll talk about more of that when we get to her. So for now, I'm going to turn our attention to the Joy sweater. I am so happy to have it completed. This is the plus size version. We made this one in a size 3X, and I absolutely love how it turned out. And let's give her just a little bit of a turn. She's on padded felt feet, so she doesn't move very easily, which is the reason that they have felt on her feet to keep her grounded. But Miss Joy is doing a great job of showing off the Joy sweater, and I am going to try and lift her up so that you can see the sweater even better. But oh my gosh, I absolutely love the way it came out. And as you know, if you've been following along, it matches exactly the version that I did in the large size, or extra large. It was extra large that I made for Mr. Joyful. So the next time we are together here for Crafts of the Heart, I will have a picture of my sweater on and a picture of Mr. Joyful and I wearing our sweaters together. I do have a still picture for you, and I'm going to put that up on the screen for you right now so you can take a look at it. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey of the Joy sweater. I have had so much fun designing and crafting this, putting it together, and going through this journey with you. And if you're new here with us today, here on Crafts of the Heart, we have made this sweater in newborn sizes, kiddo sizes, small adult sizes, and now in this plus size version. So I've had so much fun. I do plan on bringing a tutorial on how to make the Joy sweater to the channel later this year. It'll be towards the end of this year. And of course, I do have the pattern available for small purchase. I will now be putting this pattern into the hands of some testers as well. So I'll be curious and anxious for their feedback whenever they get it done and when they can offer that. Again, I won't be putting the tutorial out until later this fall or winter, so they've got plenty of time to work on it. But it has been a lot of joy. So this completes project number 5, and with that, I also have 2 little things I want to plug in here. One, I use Care On Simply soft yarn and also the soft and shiny yarn. And I love these yarns. It's a very soft yarn. It's great for wearables. Very soft, very easy to work with. So I have included some pictures of those in the description box. And if you click on those, that link will take you to some suggested places where you can purchase the yarn. And if you should ever decide to purchase it, I do encourage you to go through those links, because this is a wonderful program that YouTube has opened up here on this amazing platform that we have. And when we plug in those pictures and those links, if you decide to purchase something using those links, then of course, as the content creator, we do earn a little bit of a commission. But that is something I plan on doing going forward. Anytime I'm working on a project, I hope to be able to include the materials of what I'm using to make that project in the description box, so that you can have easy access on where to find them. And again, you can then use that as a tool to navigate and find a resource of your own. Or again, if you use that particular link, it does help us as content creators to earn a small commission off of, that purchase. All right. So yes, this is the Joy sweater, and she is done. So excited, so excited. So that concludes project number 5. And now moving on to project number 6. Oh, I mentioned that there was another thing that I wanted to mention, and that is, I would love, if you are not already part of the Crafts of the Heart family, to come join us. And so many have asked me, what is Crafts of the Heart? Or, Cynthia, I just don't have time to do all these projects that I want to do. Well, that is the joy and the glory of Crafts of the Heart. You pick that project that you really, really want to do. Quit putting it off to tomorrow or next week or next month or even next year. Start right now. Go look in your yarn stash, find the yarn that you need for that project, or treat yourself to a shopping day, but get started. All you have to do is spend 15 minutes to 2 hours every week on that project, then put it to the side and go on to your other projects or whatever your busy schedule is, and that project will be waiting next week for you. And then after you spend a little bit of time with it every week, send a picture in, because if you have noticed, if you've been here before or if you are new, at the end of this very video, we have a time with all of those that are a part of the Craft of the Heart family, and we get to see the projects they've chosen and all of their update progression pictures. So come join us. We would love to have you be a part. If nothing more, do it for yourself. You deserve it. Grab the project that you've been wanting to do and get started today and share that experience with us. We would love to have you. Okay, project number 6 is also completed, and I'm so excited. I've had so much fun. This is definitely the full idea of a Crafts of the Heart project. This is a project that I bought the yarn 4 years ago, bought the book 4 years ago, and it has taken me this long to get it done. I am so grateful for Crafts of the Heart that it has just really given me that push that I needed to just jump in and start this project. And no regrets, no regrets. You guys, Mayangi. So this is the book that I'm using. This is where I got the pattern for Mayangi from. You will find a couple links to this book in the information box below that takes you to where you can purchase them. And I've included 2 because I found one a little bit cheaper than the other, but also wanted to include where I got mine from. When I got this book, I ordered it before it ever hit publication. So I waited almost 2 months for this book after purchasing, but then waited 4 years before making it. And oh my goodness, I needed Mayangi in my life a long time ago. So thank you, Crafts of the Heart, for pushing me to get her done. But now we'll be moving on to make some children for her. But first, let's talk about Mayangi. She has been such a joy to me. And as you know, if you've been with me on this journey, that before she was even finished, the most amazing hug she gave. But you guys, now they're even better. And she is big and she is heavy like a toddler. Like, it just feels just like holding a toddler. And oh my gosh, what squishy, squishy, warm loves she gives. So without further ado, let me show you Miss Mayangi fully completed. This is her And she's got some weight to her, but there she is with her feet on, and she's big. She won't even fit all the way in the camera. But oh my gosh, you guys, this has been such a fun project, and she is definitely a very special part of the Joy family and a part of our family here in the Joyful House. And when I say she gives the best hugs, she does. She gives the most amazing hugs. I have had so much fun making her. And so we will make sure that anyone that comes into the Joyful House will get a hug from Mayangi, because she's so soft and so plush. And you'll also see in the description box, whatever you want to call it. I always mix it up. But also is a link for this fox fur yarn that I used to make her. Now, I will not be using the fox fur yarn to make her babies. I'm going to be using eyelash yarn to make them. And of course, they won't be as big as she is. But as Mama, she needed to be big. So, oh my gosh, you guys. I mean, no matter how you hold her, she is just so plushy and just... if you truly need a hug, you need a Mayangi in your life. But oh my goodness, I again am so happy. And I did make her arms and legs so that they can move in all kinds of directions. So she can definitely sit and she can stand. I just have to move her legs so she can stand. But I will include some pictures as well of her sitting, so you can fully see what she looks like sitting, and also her full height. But oh my gosh, and her arms are the same way, of course. They can move all around, so it's great for giving hugs. Yay, she is finished. What a joy she has been to make. I wanted to come back for just a moment and remind you about her feet. If you'll remember, both of the feet that I made for her was a left foot. And I decided not to redo it. I thought, I could just turn it around and turn it into a right foot. And oh my goodness, you guys, to be honest with you, let me put them a little bit closer. But I like the wrong foot. I think it looks more like a gorilla foot being backwards than being on correctly. So the mistake was a great idea, but I'm still not redoing a foot. But anyway, and this is what it looks like from the top. So I think that mistake made the better foot. What do you think? This is her right foot. It's actually a left foot turned around, and this is her left foot. But I think this one looks more realistic than this one. So let me know what you think. In the book, they have one little baby, as you see on the cover here, and that is Matondo. Matondo is who I will be making next, and next week I will share more with you the materials that I'll be using to make Matondo. But oh my gosh, I'm so excited. And then when Matondo is done, I will be making one more as a little girl. So I'm still looking for names. So if you can think of a girl name that the little sister should be named, please share it with me in a comment below. I'm trying to keep them in the M family since we have Mayangi and Matondo. I'm trying to keep it in the M family, but let me know. Let me know what you think. Have a few folks who have sent me a couple names already, and there's some really great names in there. And so we'll be making that decision when it comes time to get ready to make her. We'll have a name already picked out. So what do you think? What should we call her when the time comes? Well, next week, so this completes project number 6. So next week we will start project number 7, and it will be little baby Matondo. And I can't wait to come back and share that with you. All right. Thank you so much for being here. If you will, please stick around and look at our Crafts of the Heart family. See who they are, see what they're doing, and look at the progress they have made on their projects. They are doing a phenomenal job. They're working hard, and I am so happy to see the joy come together for them with their Crafts of the Heart project. Be joyful. Stay crafty in your own way. Make your own joyful creations. Be the joy in everything that you do, and live your joy. Hug yourself daily, and I'll see you next time. Stay. Watch their wonderful, wonderful makes. All right. Bye. See you next week.